If you are like most parents, we all want the very best for our kids, and Major Mike Webb believes that they deserve the very best. It is likely that at no time in history have Arlington Public Schools had the opportunity to have a candidate with so much to offer. He was born to a family of educators, including a mom who taught primary school and a dad who was the assistant superintendent of the second largest public school system in the state of New Jersey. He enjoyed the privileges of world travel and the best education, graduating from the best Jesuit high school in the Garden State and the most competitive college in the Commonwealth. He has even spent time as a teacher himself, serving the needs of disadvantaged children in inner cities in a program designed to improve their test scores for acceptance into more competitive high schools. And he has recruited for his elite college for over 35 years. He's not just anyone with 2 family churches on the National Historic Registry and a famous dad. There is far more to this preacher's kid than meets the eye. So much, in fact, that many just can't believe it. He voluntarily enlisted in the infantry for Desert Shield. He served on active duty as an airborne ranger and was hand-selected for officer candidate school by a Ranger Hall of Famer and went on to work in strategic counterintelligence. He has reduced a $550 million risk to a major New York City bank to a $100,000 write-off and earned a commendable rating for a logistics section that had lost all accountability of property and failed for 4 consecutive years in command inspections. He aided the Department of Homeland Security in reducing one of the largest backlogs in Freedom of Information Act requests in the federal government, and the list goes on and on. He was endorsed as a congressional candidate by a Medal of Honor recipient and 2 former commandants of the United States Marine Corps. And in a year of miraculous expressions, he earned a letter from the Vatican attesting to active faith as a Baptist. And just as a candidate for the Arlington County Public School Board, he has taken on a persistent achievement gap that has adversely affected the majority of the children in our Arlington Public Schools for 150 years. Just as a candidate, he has petitioned the school board to commission a study on the unique root causes to an achievement gap that defies the traditional narrative. Just as a candidate, he has submitted Freedom of Information Act requests to the Arlington Public Schools to make public the available information that might shed light on its contributing causes. And he has requested a meeting with every principal in our schools who are engaged in the fight. Just as a candidate, he has petitioned the superintendent and the school board to invite a sponsor of public charter schools that has been successful in more challenging environments in reducing the achievement gap to establish the newly proposed high school so that they can bring success here and at lesser cost. And he has been the lone leadership voice in preserving the name of Washington Lee High School to counter a knee-jerk and cosmetic proposal by Arlington leaders that will only appease dissent and at great financial expense. So, do you really want to shake things up? Do you really want to be awesome? Are you ready to graduate? Politicians will say anything, but Major Mike Webb is not just another politician seeking votes, collecting endorsements, and begging for money. He's not just another politician. He's a people, too. And your kids deserve the very best.
My name is Major Mike Webb, and I earned my majority as an Army Ranger, where Rangers lead the way. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just imagine that.
This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb.
Honest. Honest.